In the 90s, there was one man that towered above the rest, writing, directing and acting among the very best. Bring forth a penguin, and not that biscuit kind. Tune into today's episode and see what we can find.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Hey!
Hey, we're live.
We are here. Oh, hey, welcome back. How's it feel?
Yeah, mate, feels good. Feels good. Where have you been?
Good?
Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been in the living room decorating. The wife's got me decorating, man.
It's not a worse, man. Honestly, I don't know how people paint for a living. I honestly don't.
It is a very, very, shall we say, tedious task. But
Yeah, tedious is a good word for it. Yeah.
You know, when people say they'd rather watch paint dry, than something, that's proper bullcrap. I'm telling you. Waiting for it to dry is a pain in the arse to do a second coat.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I remember when we moved in, before we moved into here and we were decorating the place. I was just literally like, I hate this. I was like, right, I've got an idea. Shouted on the missus. I was like, I can't do this at the edge. You do it. You're better than me at that.
Ooh.
That's how it works.
Yes. Yeah, see, my missus says she's the supervisor, and we all know what supervisors do, don't we?
Fuck all.
Oh dear. So welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode of Just Another 90s podcast with myself, Dave, aka Upsy Downsy. You know the drill. The guy over to there is
Darryl, up, down, left, right. The Scottish psychopath. Whatever, I don't know.
the same guy every time, folks. But he's a good lad. We like to keep him. Remember, he's on his first strike, though. One strike he's on for getting something wrong. I can't remember where it was, but it was in a past episode. He's on one strike. But yeah, anyway.
I know exactly what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember.
No picking up those magazines at the charity shop.
Oh, it could well have been that one. Oh dear. But yeah, well, here we go again. So what are we on now? Episode
7, I think.
seven, something like that. But it's a very special episode tonight. A very, very special one because we honour just a great guy. But before we get to that great guy, you know what time it is. What time is it, Darryl?
Time for show and tell, baby.
Yeah. Boom, here we go. Darryl, you kick us off tonight. Give us something you're going to show me, tell me, and make me want it in this cave.
Right, so I was thinking today at work, what am I going to bring in for show and tell? Or what I'm going to pull off the shelf for show and tell. And I'm like, okay, what have I not, something I've not done. So my mind went to VHS.
Ooh, cool.
So, looking at my VHSs, and to be fair, majority of them are 90s stuff, but something just about this movie, just every time it pulls me back in. Gremlins 2.
Oh, Gremlins. What a VHS. Love it.
But the second Gremlins.
Yeah, true. To be fair, that is quite brutal.
Yeah, it's not as, I mean, would you even call the first Gremlins scary? It scared me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But the second one was more fun, kind of more comedic, and it's got Hulk Hogan in it, it's got Grandpa Munster in it, it's got so many different types of Gremlins in it. It's like just so good, like the electric Gremlin, the female Gremlin, the smart one, that scene where he sings New York, New York. Oh.
Mate, the thing that always pops into my head whenever Gremlins 2 comes to mind is the cooking scene when they're doing the cooking show. That always comes to my mind. I don't know why. It's the first thing I ever think of. When I think of Gremlins 2 is that scene. I don't know why. It just does.
Oh, for me, there's loads of them, but for me, it's always the Hulk Hogan one where they're in the cinema. And he's like, yeah, that's threatening them to stick it back on. You don't get more 90s than that, do you?
Nah, man. Gremlins 2. I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong, can you? Believe it or not, I was actually going to show a VHS tonight, but I'm not. I switched it up at the last minute. So that was a weird telepathic thing. I was looking at mine going, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put this. And then I thought, no, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. So My show and
We've done
tell.
this. We've done that before.
We
We've done
have.
that before.
It's so strange. It is strange. We've done that before, but tonight my show and tell is something we've talked about in the past already. I think it was either on the last episode or the episode before, because I was listening back to one of them whilst I was decorating. I can't remember which one it was, and we was talking about this. But tonight, my show and tell is a nice set of little men and one woman. But all I can say is they give you a nice cup of tea. We have
Oh, yeah.
the Tetley Tea Men / one woman. But they're called the Tetley Tea Folk. Okay, folk, whatever they're called. And I had to do some research, so I got you all their names as well, because I thought, you know what, you're going to want to know who they are. So if people don't know, Tetley Tea is it's a tea brand in the UK. I'm not sure if you get other countries. I'm not too sure. But the Tetley Tea Folk are so iconic. They're iconic. Their adverts for in the 90s. These were actually produced in 1994. That you'd get them in your boxes of tea. But yeah, so the first one is, as you probably know, this is the ringleader. This is Gaffer. He's got his cup of tea. He's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had him, yeah.
Yeah. With Gaffer, then you had Sydney. So this is Sydney.
That one as well, I remember Sydney.
Yeah, good old Sid. Then you had, who's next? Maurice. Now, Maurice was the mechanic. So this was this guy. He looks just like Sydney, but he's got a pen behind his ear. That's Maurice. After Maurice, you've got Clarence. That's him there. The little dude kid.
Little tea dude.
Yeah. Then you've got Gordon. Not Gordon the Gopher. Gordon the Tea Man. There he is. There's Gordon the Tea Man. He's got a nice moustache in there. Mustachio.
He looks like a Gordon, eh?
Yeah, he looks like a Mario. It's me, Gordon.
He looks exactly like Mario.
He fucking does, doesn't he? Then you have Tina. Tina's the young lady, blonde young lady. There she is.
Tina.
Tina. Oh, it could well been, you know. I never thought about that. And then the last one they had, they introduced him a bit later on, because they did two sets. This is 1995, this one, but I have got the other set, but I just wanted to show you this character as well. This is Archie.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, but I think he was the Gaffer's son, maybe? I don't know. I don't know the stories. I don't know who's doing who in the Tetley Tea Folk. But who knows? I mean, there's only one woman. I'm just saying.
She's the one getting teabagged. Oh, yeah, mate. I remember my granddad's sister used to keep them for me.
Yeah.
Those guys, because when I used to go stay at our house, just love them, sit and play with them, eh?
I mean, I think I can remember them being at my grandparents, having these. But I think I've had one of these for a long while. But the rest of them I've managed to pick up off car boots and off the market. They've been in these little rummage boxes, and there they are, right at the bottom of the box. I'm like, yeah, I like that. You know, they're only about 20p, 50p at most. But at the end of the day, I wanted to complete the set. So even if one was out a couple of quid and I needed it, I'd have had it. But you know.
Yeah, Tetley man, or what's your tea bag of choice?
My tea bag of choice. We're a good Yorkshire family.
So I'm going to improve on that a little. This house is a Yorkshire Gold House. This one.
Ooh, mate, now I know who's on frigging money now. Yorkshire Gold, blimey.
Oh, yeah. Once you try it, mate, you'll never go back.
Is it?
Oh, sweet.
I see, we used to be a PG family, but then we went to Yorkshire and we never looked back.
Yeah, I always used to grab Tetley because it was Tetley, you know what I mean? And then I think we went Scottish blend for a little bit, and then somebody told, like, I heard from loads of people to try Yorkshire, and like it says, you try it, never go back.
Nah, man. So yeah, folks, if you've not tried Yorkshire tea, give it a try, but you just won't see these guys. These guys are your Tetley boys and girls. But anyway, here's another thing. Did you ever have the saying, my grandma used to always say to me, when it was hot, when it was really, really roasting hot, have a cup of tea, it'll cool you down?
Not in the same way you heard it, but I remember watching QI, and they said on it, like, when you're hot, drink something hot. When you're cold, drink something cold. So I've tried it, mate. It's utter bullshit.
I never get that. I have a cup of tea, it'll cool you down. I never ever. If I'm burning hot, I ain't having a cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a nice cold glass with ice in it. Beautiful. But,
Yeah, unless I'm not feeling well or I've got a temperature, then I'll have a cup of tea.
yeah. Oh. You know what we need to do now? We need to do an AI picture for this show and tell and have the Tetley men watching Gremlins 2.
Have you seen like I don't know if it's AI or if it's real, but apparently there's like a Yorkshire Tea Xbox controller that I've seen online. So I don't know if it is
I think
real or not.
I think it's real. I bloody hope it's real.
I feel like do you know Retro Ghetto on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think he's got one, or he's got something along the lines to that.
Yeah. I mean, I know you can personalize your Xbox controllers. You can go on there and do your own colorways and put your names and stuff on. But I'm not too sure if that's real. I'd love, you know what? Though I'd love to have the amount of artwork I've seen of people customizing controllers. They're absolutely
Yeah.
banging. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to have that skill. I mean, I can draw and whatnot and everything, but I just want to have that balls to just go for it. You know, I ain't got the balls for that, but that'd be sick. Oh dear me. But anyway, that was show and tell, folks. Like I said, it's going to be one of them. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. Right. Episode time. What we're talking about, Daryl?
Oh, let's get into it.
Yeah. Go on, what is it? What is it?
So this week we're talking about a 90s not just a 90s icon, just an icon in general, but I think the 90s was probably the peak, his strongest decade. And it's the mountain of a man himself, Danny Devito.
What a banging lad! Love him to bits.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
me.
so we're going to be speaking about his movies, his TV shows, his appearances, other just fun random stuff about him, and we're going to venture outside of the 90s a little bit to talk about some other stuff, because I feel like some of the stuff you can't not mention. You've got to
talk about Danny Espay. And folks, before we get into that, I'm going to do the first Just Another 90s podcast giveaway, just for you folks that are listening. That's right. That's you, Daryl. All them folks that are listening, because I know you've been listening to the pod about 400 times to make us look good. That's for you. I'm joking. What we're doing, the giveaway, folks, is your very own Danny Devito colouring book. That's right.
So what do they need to do to get that, mate?
Oh, let me just show a bit of Danny off. We all love a bit of Danny. There it is. Oh, Danny. So basically, to get hold of this, what I need you to do is go over to our Instagram page, give us a like, give us a share, and listen to the pod. Give us a 5-star review, all that jazz. Just basically.
I think maybe what we'll do is, mate, if you want to put a post up with a colouring book in it,
I will.
And then obviously we need to give the page a follow, give the post a like, and say what? Tag a friend.
Boom, there you go. Listen to that, man. Yeah. He knows what we're on about. He's done this stuff before. I haven't, because I'm a tight ass. So let's carry on. Oh, dearie me. But yeah, folks, that Danny DeVito colouring book could be coming to you very soon, so you can colour that man in. But let's get on with it. Let's talk about Danny DeVito then. Let's go for it. I mean, Danny DeVito. Oh, let me get my notes back up, because I wrote this down. So Danny DeVito, bless him. He's from New Jersey. Yeah, he's a good guy from New Jersey. And did you know he's from an Italian-Albanian descent?
I kind of assumed with the name he was of Italian descent, yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of it's the Albanian as well. So there's some bit of information for you. Yeah. And according to my sources, he stands at 5 feet tall. So you said he standing at what, 4 foot?
4'10", I think it was. I heard, yeah. Yeah, 4 foot. 4, sorry. Bit too Scottish there. 4'10", yeah. Yeah.
Danny, do us a favour, mate. We know you're listening. Get that measuring tape out and just measure yourself. Just see who's right out of me and him. But anyway, yeah. The reason he's at 5 foot as well, because he has Fairbanks disease, which is something that affects your bone growth. So otherwise, he would have been as tall as his twin brother Arnold Schwarzenegger. But You know. See what I did there, folks? Yeah, here we go. So, talk us through it, and Daryl, give us something about Danny from the 90s that we can chuck into there.
From the 90s, what will I start off with? I think what I'm going to start off with is a little animated movie called Hercules, where in that he plays Philoctetes, Hercules' trainer. And yeah, just like, I know it's a kid's cartoon, but just at the end of the movie when Hercules saves the day and he's in the stars in the sky, and it's his dream to hear somebody just go, oh, "That's Phil's boy," and then you see him tearing up. You're like, "Oh man,
Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm looking for the toy now. What have I done with it? I've lost the toy. I've got the little toy, the McDonald toy. They've been sitting on the column. His little Phil's character. What have I done with it? I don't know what I've done with it. I'll have to try and find it for another show and tell. But yeah.
or Philoctetes to use his Sunday name."
Yeah, his full Sunday name.
Do you want to feel these titties?
6, 7. Sorry. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, in Hercules, I mean, his voice acting. The fact is that he's got that iconic, distinctive voice that you can actually tell it's him. And also, I think with the way you look at the character as well, I know it sounds horrible, but he's portraying a small character, and he's kind of got the look of him as well. Like they actually have animated it to actually look a bit more like him. So, yeah, I love it. I mean, that wasn't his only voice acting in the 90s, though, was it? Because you shocked and thought, "Oh yeah," when I said it to you.
I know. I can't believe you're mentioning this, man. But yeah, it's like, so when we're doing the research for this, I was going through like these movies, TV shows, and I was like, Space Jam. I was like, who's he in Space Jam? Because obviously you've got like Bill Murray and other people making cameos. I was thinking something like that, or maybe at the start, and I'm like, and then I just thought, he's the kind of head alien, the owner of what's the theme park called? Something Mountain.
I can't remember what it's called. What's the theme park called?
Moron Mountain.
Moron Mountain. Space Mountain, wrong thing. Yeah, Moron Mountain, yes. He is the owner of Moron Mountain, who wanted the Looney Tunes to come and be his star attraction for that. Or he was going to go, he then wanted Michael Jordan, didn't he? He could then lose every basketball game too. But yeah, I mean, that character, he didn't get much of an actual, it wasn't a big role in that one, as it was when he was in Hercules. But the fact is, though, I can't actually picture now anyone who could have actually played that role. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
And a bit again with the animation, I think they've took a bit of him and put him in the animation as well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's just something about when it comes to voice actors, well, not voice actors, just actors in general who go into voice acting. They mostly the drawn designs do have some kind of characteristic to what they actually physically look like.
Yeah, so. I think they do a little bit of concept drawing, and then once they do all obviously the voice acting, record everything, I think that's when they kind of start adding in. Because when you watch Aladdin as well, like the genie, he's got Robin Williams' jaw.
100%, yeah, 100%. It's Robin Williams. Yeah, like I say, they do it in all of them. I mean, actually, who plays Hercules in Hercules? Do you know? Because I ain't got a clue.
No idea.
Exactly. No idea. This is how big Danny is, folks. Yeah, he's that big that we don't even know the main character in Hercules who plays that, but we remember Danny. Everyone remembers Danny. Your research.
I know who does Zeus. Zeus is James Woods, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you. Danny Devito is the only character or actor I can probably tell you actually who is in that. I couldn't tell you anybody else.
Danny DeVito is in the being cast in the new live action Hercules as well.
Oh, is it? What, as Phileas?
As Phil, yeah. He basically put a post on. He basically put a post online saying like, "I better get this."
Oh yeah, has he got to actually bloody advertise for the role? Is he auditioning for the role? Blimey, for God's sake, Disney, sort it out.
Yeah, mate. The guy that voiced Hercules is called Tate Donovan.
Who?
Never heard of him.
Who?
Yeah. Tate Donovan, no idea. And to be fair, looking at the rest of the cast, James Woods, who does Hades, I know who he is, Danny DeVito, and then Rip Torn, who does Zeus, and apart from that, I don't know any of the other ones.
Ah, well, it doesn't matter. The fact is that Danny is leading the way on that, and he always will. One thing I want to jump in with, I mentioned Twins. So Twins was actually a 1988 film. So
Yeah.
we're not going to be talking about Twins itself, but the fact is, he starred alongside the same actor from Twins, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger, in the 1994 Junior.
Mate, what a movie that is. I remember, I've not seen that movie since I was like, I don't know, like 7, 8 years old, but oh man.
I mean,
Arnold Schwarzenegger giving birth to a baby. Like,
this is where
that's not the way.
Arnold was going through this time where he was just doing comedy, wasn't he, at one point? And to be honest, mate, I ain't gonna lie, Arnold, please just stick to your action films. I prefer you in them. But Danny DeVito, what a person to play alongside. You did it in Twins, oh class. But Junior, that was hilarious. I loved it. Fucking brilliant. Oh,
Always
dear.
just remember at the end of the movie when they're singing happy birthday to the two little kids. Happy birthday, Jake and Junior.
Yeah.
Just one of those weird things that sticks in your head.
And then there was something about, oh, you've had a baby, you're pregnant. And he goes, oh no, oh no, no. Oh, dear
To
me. But
be fair, all that protein Arnold eats, it could have just been wind.
true. Get out!
Get to the chopper now!
Get to the chopper! Get out! Push! Oh dear. But I tell you what, Danny is also quite known for a lot of comedy roles. One of them that springs to mind. Can you remember when he starred in Friends?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I was just looking at that on my little list there. Yeah, when he's the stripper,
It's the stripper.
he gets out of breath halfway through it.
And he's like, wants to do his last dance, and then Phoebe's like, go on then, go for it. And he goes, boom, boom. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, does Phoebe not end up actually getting right into it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, actually, before I wrote all this down and that, because I knew that happened, I was like, hey, he's definitely in Friends. And I was like, he's
Yeah.
definitely the stripper. So I had to put the scene on just to watch it, and you say, oh no, I was in hysterics. Oh god.
Is his name not like Officer Longlength or something like that?
like that. But the fact is, oh dearie me. The last thing you want to see is
yeah, when he first comes in and starts doing his dancing, and he's like dancing on Phoebe, and she's just like,
but yeah, that Friends back then though. I think what year did he star in that one? I can't remember what year his Friends appearance was.
So Friends finished in 2003, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was like a 10-year thing. So it started in '94. I don't think it was the first season because it was one of those that people just wanted to then appear in Friends. Everyone was like, I need to appear in Friends. So to get that chance as well, and what a character he got. I mean, it weren't no Bruce Willis, but you know.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean, I think Brad Pitt was the best one. I think.
Yeah, I can't remember it. What was his one? I can't remember it.
When he's like Ross and Monica's friend from high school, but Rachel picked on him, and he absolutely hates Rachel because he used to be fat. He used to be fat.
Yes.
And she's like, I think he's trying to say something to me across the table, and he's like,
You know what? You can pick something next thing else now because we need to stop talking about Friends because that is now an episode needing to happen. We need to do a Friends episode. So let's see how you're doing with your next one. Go on, give it.
Okay, so it goes. We'll pick a subject and it just.
Oh, we always do. But this is an episode for Danny, so we need to stop talking about the rest of the Friends characters and tell me another film of his.
Oh, mate, so I want to mention Batman Returns. I think that was 92.
Yeah.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
And before we go into that, like, obviously, he's fantastic as the Penguin. But when I was doing a little bit of research yesterday, I found out, the scene where he eats the fish?
Yeah. No.
There's, like, no special effects in that. That's him eating a raw fish.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. As soon as you said that, no.
Yeah, apparently he freaked quite a lot of people out on set doing it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Committed to the role. Little Oswald Cobblepot, what a guy.
That is commitment, man. Yeah.
I bet you'll never be able to watch that again now.
No, I'm tasting it. Oh, why did you do that to me?
Yeah, that makes it worse than the scene when he bites the guy's nose off now.
Yeah, please tell me there were special effects in that one. I'm crying out loud.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
he was so good as the penguin. Just everything down to like the mannerisms, the voice, just
Yeah.
out there.
He is. I mean, again, there's nobody I think they could have casted for that role. Not because
Yeah.
of due to the height or anything like that. You know, he made the penguin the penguin. Do you know what I mean?
He made penguin. I can't think if there's been a better penguin since the guy from the series Gotham was good. But
Now, that was sick. That was really good. Yeah. I must admit, the guy who played Penguin in that, really, really good. Fair play to him. You know, they actually casted well in that. Again, look, we're drifting off. but yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, the fact is though, that was a Tim Burton film, wasn't it? So it had that dark edge to it. And believe it or not, that's not the only Tim Burton film that Danny Devito has starred in.
What's the other one?
Can you name me 4 others?
4?
4! He's on 5 Tim Burton films.
Oh, so yeah, that's the only Batman movie he's in.
Correct.
Tim Burton. Oh, I'm totally struggling. He's not in Nightmare Before Christmas, is he?
Nope.
I'm just trying to think what's Helena Bonham Carter in, because anything she's in is a Tim Burton movie.
Well, I think I'll put you out of your misery because there is 3 that wasn't in the 90s, but 1 was. Okay? He was in the Tim Burton film Mars Attacks.
I didn't know it was a Tim Burton film.
Yes, it's a Tim Burton film. But yeah, so...
Mate, that movie, terror. I remember watching that as a kid and that put the shitters up me. I hated it.
It's the most freakiest friggin' film you've ever bloody seen. I mean...
I watched like the first 10 minutes when they start killing everybody. I was like, nope.
It's like, what?
They put the woman's head on the dog and everything.
Yeah. In that, it's Sarah Parker. No, I can't think of it. Is from Hocus Pocus. She's also in Sex and the City. Isn't that her?
Yeah, that's her, but I can't remember if it's her that's in that movie or not.
But yeah, that was a weird film. To be fair, any Tim Burton films are a bit weird, aren't they? So
yeah, they're a bit. You know what you're going for when you're going to watch one, you're going to see Helena Bonham Carter in it as well.
The other 3 films then for his Tim Burton was Big Fish in 2003.
I was going to say when you said like one from the 90s, I was going to say was Big Fish one of them?
Yeah.
My missus loves that movie.
The other ones were Dumbo from 2019.
Again, didn't know it was Tim Burton.
Yeah, and the final one was Beetlejuice. He's in that one as well. I've not seen it yet, the second Beetlejuice, but I did my research and he's in that. So, you know.
So I've actually seen Beetlejuice, and I can't remember. He must have played like a
cameo part, probably.
No, he is in it. He is in it. Yeah, I can remember him in it now. I've tried to erase that movie from my memory, mate.
Oh, okay, we'll move on then.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back to the 90s. That's what we're here for. So what else you got for us?
Oh, I think we'll go to the big one.
The big one?
The big 90s movie. Like the big, I think that's kind of the main movie you think of when you think of Danny DeVito in the 90s. Matilda, maybe?
That'd be the one where he actually acted, directed, and I believe he actually wrote the scripts for it as well. He actually is, and believe it or not as well, here's some little fun fact for you as well. His wife, Rhea Perlman, is actually playing alongside him as his wife in that film.
Yeah.
Do you know if people know that one? There you go, folks. A little useless information coming from my mouth to your head. Please forget it. It's just useless information.
Yeah, they're such a funny couple of those two, because I think she Cheers or Seinfeld or something like that.
Something like that. I don't think she's in Cheers. I looked that up. I don't think it's her. It plays in Cheers because I know who you're thinking of. You're thinking Carla behind the pub, but I don't think that's her.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, mate. Yeah.
But yeah, so he played alongside his wife in it. I mean, let's talk about his character in Matilda then. So he plays Mr. Wormswood.
It's scumbag.
Yes, Mr. I'll sell you a car, but I'm going to put the miles back on it, about 400 miles, 1,000 miles. I'm going to glue this bloody bonnet on for you. Yeah, what an absolute dick.
Before another bonnet gets glued on him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he gets his hat stuck on. I can't get it off. Oh dear, but yeah, he narrates it as well, I believe. So
yeah, he does narrate it. Yeah, that scene where they're trying to pull the hat off of me. Oh my god. He's just got the bleach blonde hair underneath.
Oh yeah, because she did that before, didn't she? Before the hat went on, she did his hair for him.
Yeah, mixed with his like hair, whatever it was. Yeah, just always remember Danny DeVito as well with what was it? I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong.
That's the one. You've got it. Yeah. All three. I don't know if it's right order, but you got all three. But yeah, Matilda was, I'd say, the. I don't know. It's like. I mean, what year was Matilda? 1996. So we're coming up to the anniversary of Matilda next year. Then being 30, movie's turning 30, guys. So I don't know. I mean, who he casted as Matilda as well. She was like iconic, a child actress as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, they bounced off each other quite well as well, and I feel like he took her under his wing a lot as well.
Well, excuse me. While they were filming, the actress's mum, who plays Matilda, she took like really ill. I think she had cancer. And Danny DeVito and Rita Perlman put a lot of effort and like they looked after that. I think her name's Mara Wilson.
Yes.
The actress that plays Matilda. I think they like really looked after her and made sure she was getting like her school work done and made sure she had a childhood as well, basically, which is quite a nice heart-warming little.
Yeah, I mean, being a child actor in the 90s, I mean, there was a lot of them, child actors in the 90s that, you know, it must have been hard for them, you know, to balance schoolwork as well as acting. We all know
quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a lot of them haven't turned out too great, so. yeah. You know what, Macaulay Culkin is actually not too bad. He's a little bit strange, but I think he's
all right.
From everything you hear, he's actually generally kind of all right guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he managed to pull Mila Kunis. Don't know how he managed that.
Yeah, ain't he married to Brenda Song? I think that's who he's married to. I think it's Brenda Song, who used to be in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody's London Tipton. But yeah, so interesting. Oh dear.
Yeah, I remember hearing a story about. I think it was when they were doing that '70s show. Like Mila Kunis would always talk about her boyfriend Mark, and they're like, "Oh, when we're getting to meet Mark, And like one day, Macaulay Culkin turned up, and they're like, "What's he doing here?" And she was like, "That's Mark."
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So, have you got any more actual 90s films for said Danny DeVito you want to give an honourable mention to?
I don't think I do, mate. Matilda, Batman Returns, Hercules Jr. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to mention a movie here that I've actually not seen, but I want to see.
Okay.
Like, it came out in the 90s, I've had plenty of time to see it. That's Man on the Moon. I don't know if you've seen that or heard of that. It's basically like a biopic about Andy Kaufman, who was kind of like a character actor, comedian in the 80s in America. He's like basically every comedian's kind of favourite comedian kind of person who he had cancer and he died but didn't tell anybody. So Jim Carrey basically plays him and Danny DeVito's in that, and apparently from like everything I've heard about it, it's a really good movie. It's a Jim Carrey doing a serious role. Apparently he's really good at it as well. So
okay. I mean, yeah,
give that a little watch myself.
Jim Carrey broke out in the 90s as well. He had a good breakout. That was his. The Mask was his one that broke him, I think, to big stardom.
Yeah. But I do know that the movie Man on the Moon that kind of Jim Carrey lost a lot of friends doing that because he went method. Like, he went into the character. So Andy Kaufman, just we're veering off again, but Andy Kaufman was a massive wrestling fan.
Right.
And he wrote, and he was also like, he was in America, he was a major celebrity. So he kind of got in touch with Vince McMahon Sr. and was like, "Oh, I would love to come in and do something." And Vince McMahon Sr. was like, "Oh, I don't want to risk an actor getting hurt." So he went to Memphis and was doing stuff there. So he obviously knew all the behind the scenes stuff of wrestling, which back in those days, not too many people knew.
No.
So he would get into the ring, get the microphone, and be like, "Oh, you hillbillies from Memphis, Tennessee, like, I'm from Hollywood, I'm better than all you. I'm like the greatest intergender wrestler in the world." So he would challenge women to come in the ring, and he would like always like beat them, but like in a
Okay.
real, like not a real fight, but a wrestling match. So he would pin them down for the 1, 2, 3. And I actually got him into like a program with Jerry the King Lawler.
Right, yeah.
And there's like this famous interview on, I think it's David Letterman, where they're kind of just freestyling at each other, and like Jerry the King Lawler actually properly belts him. So when they were doing the filming for this movie, they got Jerry the King Lawler to be in the movie, and apparently Jim Carrey was being an absolute arsehole to him because he didn't know that they were actually friends. That was all just put on.
Oh, no. Wow.
So there's footage out there of Jerry the King Lawler. Actually, he's got Jim Carrey like by the scruff of the neck, and he's like, "Listen, me and Andy were friends. Fucking stop this shit."
Oh, dear me. But yeah, no, I mean,
Anyway, back to Danny
that's
DeVito.
Danny DeVito. I forgot that, this episode is all about Danny DeVito and 100,000 more pieces of shit that we were on talking about. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Danny and friends.
Danny and Friends, well, let's call it that. I'm sure, I don't know. Danny DeVito, though, is another wrestler he actually played alongside. That was in the 2000s in Be Cool, but the prequel to that was in the 90s. It's called Get Shorty.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I've not seen Get Shorty, but I've seen Being Cool because I purely went to go see it because said wrestler was in it.
The Rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's another one from. It's another one on my list to watch for Danny DeVito's. I'm just gonna reel off a few more that he's got. Go on.
There's actually something else, but it's not from the 90s. Danny DeVito starring alongside a wrestler, but we'll mention that when we mention his later stuff.
Okay, even though I've been naughty and probably said about 400 of them anyway, but I'm just saying, the 90s ones he had that I've not seen, not heard of, or I can't recommend because, like I said, don't know any of them. Let's see if you know any of them. You've got Hoffa in 92, Reality Bites in 94.
Hoffa. But the gangster.
Hoffa. Hoffa. In 1992.
Yeah, might be about the gangster Jimmy Hoffa, maybe. Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done my research on most of these. I just wrote them down for a podcast that I'm trying to educate people on.
We don't claim to be professionals.
We're not professionals. Nowhere near. Renaissance Man. Never seen that one.
I've heard of that. I've never seen that Renaissance Man.
Yeah, that's 94. Sunset Park, 96. What else we got? The Rainmaker in 96. Never seen that one either.
I was thinking of Rain Man there, but no.
Then you've got. I'm looking at my. You know what? I wrote all this down on a notepad. I've left that said notepad in the house. So I'm actually trying to read it off the screen that I sent you earlier on.
I was going to say for a podcast about Danny DeVito, no next to fuck all about him.
We don't fuck all about him, but we love him. If anything, we just talked about Matilda and Hercules and Batman Returns. Sorted. Good night. Oh, dear me. But yeah, I'm just going to name those. He's been in others as well. Just IMDb him. That's what I did.
To be fair, mate, when I was checking yesterday, I thought there was a lot more things that he was in, but
you know what? No, there's other things that I've seen him in that I actually thought was 90s, but there wasn't. Like one of them, I actually realise was actually 2006. Okay, now we're going to talk about Danny then after the 90s. So this one was Deck the Halls. You see, I actually thought that was 90s. I didn't realise it was 2006.
I seem to remember that coming out
Yeah,
later years in high school. Yeah, so that
that's
would make
what.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2006, Dead of the Halls. I mean, that's a great film. He plays alongside who I always called as Ferris Bueller. He plays alongside. Is it Matt Broderick? Is it or something like that? He
Yeah,
plays.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
Inspector Gadget.
yeah, of course he is. Yes. But yeah, so that he plays that role where he plays. He's that guy who wants to be known as the guy to have the most lights on the house and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
everything seems to go wrong with Matt Broderick, and Danny just always come up smelling of roses, and it was brilliant. I mean, it's a cracking film. I watch it every year
That
at
seems to be
Christmas.
that seems to be quite an American thing in Christmas movies. Yeah, there's always the neighbour with the perfect Christmas lights, and then they're always out doing them.
Yeah, I love it. The fact that he was stealing his electricity in it as well. That was quite funny.
Don't steal electricity.
No, never steal electricity.
No, because
Yeah,
poor fuckers like me have to fix it.
yeah, because he's an electrician. I was gonna make sure the neighbours don't turn their electrics off. Hey, keep your electrics on. There you go. I'm just making sure. Oh dear me. I mean, I know one thing that you want to talk about. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
take the reels on this one.
Yeah, I think quickly before we do that, we might jump back the other way because there's I actually found out that his first ever, well, Danny became famous from a TV show called Taxi,
Yes, he started
which
alongside
is
his missus
also
and that.
which is also what made that guy Andy Kaufman famous. So that's probably why he was in that Man in the Moon movie. It makes
Okay.
sense. But his first ever movie role, which I found out was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Don't know if you've seen that.
Okay, no.
Oh, such a good movie. It's Jack Nicholson. He's basically he gets arrested for I can't remember what. It's been a while since I've seen it, but so he doesn't go to prison, he pleads insanity. So he gets put into like a mental institution, but
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with him, and he basically just causes chaos in the mental institution. And so like Danny DeVito is in it. When you watch like The Simpsons or anything, and any character gets put into like a kind of mental institution, and they always rip out the water cooler and throw it through the window.
That's in
That's
reference to
from One
that.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
if you've not seen that, amazing movie. But yeah, if we're jumping ahead to what I've been wanting, if I'm itching to talk about
you've
is
been itching. You've been itching all day for this. Go on. I'll
yeah.
let you have it. Take the
So
reels.
we also mentioned him starring beside wrestlers and other stuff. So in this series, he stars alongside Rowdy Roddy Piper, aka the Maniac. That's his character name, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Boom. Oh my
Frank
god.
Reynolds.
Brilliant.
Or when he plays the wrestler, I'm the trash man.
I mean,
He's all the rubbish.
Only Son in Philadelphia was he didn't actually star in it from the beginning, did he?
No, no.
What happened was, I believe it come down to the fact is that Danny's daughter shown it to Danny and said, "Dad, you need to get in this. Like it's what it is. He's just like, you've got to get in this." And
Yeah.
then yeah, Danny
And
was yeah.
it's such a weird thing. Like if you described Always Sunny in Philadelphia to somebody, and you describe this character, like, you'd be like, that's Danny DeVito. They'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Because it's just what you don't expect from him. But like the character Frank is just hilarious. Like the stuff that he does, Jesus. But yeah, I think it was. I can't remember if it was if it was maybe the second season or it was a couple of episodes into the first season when he came in. Because obviously you've got D and it's been a while since I've watched all
I know,
this.
I can't remember his name.
D and Dennis, and he's their dad in it, and
Yeah.
he's just a total like sleazebag, scumball, horrible person. But he always comes out smelling of roses. He's like totally minted.
It's brilliant. It's
Um,
brilliant. I love Danny DeVito.
But I always see like interviews with the cast, and they say to them like, "How do you get Danny DeVito to do this? How do you get Danny DeVito to do that?" And they're like, "He doesn't care. He just says." We always say, "Oh, would you?" He's like, "Just send me the script. I'll do it." So there's an episode where they're on a cruise ship, and it's like they're about to die, they drown.
Yeah.
So for the scene when they're underwater, because Danny DeVito's quite buoyant in real life, they had to put like weights on him to tie him down, and like they almost killed him. Apparently he stormed off set and was like, I'm never working with you fuckers again. And then, but he came back in the next day.
Of course
So,
he did.
you know, must have been all good.
Now, we've just been talking like this. And for some reason, I don't know if anyone's seen me on the video. I literally went straight into it. I had to just Google it to make sure it was him. How have I missed this? I don't know how I have, but I did. Danny DeVito stars in The Simpsons.
Oh, who did he play in Simpsons? Now, I've seen this when I was researching, but I never looked to see who.
Okay, Danny DeVito plays Herb Powers, which is Homer's brother. Unky Herb. It's Danny DeVito.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'll need to rewatch that again just to hear his voice.
He's in it. He's got about 2 or 3 episodes, I think, because there's one where he
comes back in it.
Yeah, because he lets Homer make a car.
Yeah, because the meets and ruins his business. Yeah, design a car for his company, and like everyone at the company is like, oh, he's like, no, listen, let my brother do it, and he just totally tanks the company.
Brilliant. And then on the next one, he comes back in and he makes a baby monitor thing where Maggie will talk, and then he'll say, I want my diaper changed and stuff like that. But yeah, how did I miss that? I can't believe it. After all this research I've done, how did I miss The Simpsons? It's so obvious, it's him.
I know, it was it's like me with Space Jam, mate, don't worry.
Oh, man. Oh, brilliant, yeah. Oh, yeah, playing Unky Herb. Yeah, cracking. Oh, but Danny DeVito, man. What an absolute banging guy.
Yeah, he's just one of those people. He just makes you happy seeing him and like listening to him. Because I don't know if you ever watched like Snack Wars on YouTube. No, so it's basically whenever like actors or somebody's promoting something, they'll get them in and they do like a kind of, it's normally their analogies, or they'll do like, say someone there's from America, they'll do UK versus USA, where they'll try 2 similar things, and they basically just need to pick one. So I think it was him and Colin Farrell, so it was like America against Ireland. And so obviously they try all the foods, but everything that was coming out, Danny DeVito was like, I can't eat that. He's like, I'm diabetic, I've got this, I've got that, I can't eat that. So instead of just like, yeah, okay, I can't eat it. No, he was literally picking stuff up and just throwing it all over the place and basically just being the penguin, basically.
Oh, dear me. Mate, we're having a lot of connections issues tonight, I must admit. I can see it really... it's not doing us a good favour, I say, but we got through the episode. We're going to probably cut it short, call it a short and sweet one, I think, because 2 things. One, the connection issues are really, really not our greatest tonight, but also, I've run out of things to say about the great Danny DeVito.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, you know what, though? I'm glad we did it, because... we don't have to have these longer episodes. We don't have to, they can be as long as we need. But I just needed to put it out there. Danny DeVito, to me, one of the most iconic men of the 90s for acting. Let us know in the comments below if you think we should do any more episodes on different actors, actresses from the 90s that you want us to delve into. Maybe next time, if we find out who we're doing, we'll watch some of their films first. That might help the issue.
Be a bit more prepared. Oh, you know what I did mention though?
Go on.
His song in Hercules.
Okay, go on, sing it to us. You might as well now.
Hey, you're my one last hope, so I have to do.
Is that all I'm getting?
That's all you're getting, mate. I don't know any of the other words.
Ah, fair enough.
I could give you the PlayStation version.
Oh, dearie me. But yeah, guys and girls, so that's your episode for tonight. That gives you a quick, easy, short, simple stamp on your 10 ticket. 3 to go. Who knows what's coming? So where can they find you, Daryl, if they need to come and lurk into your DMs?
Oh, don't do that. You'll just get ignored anyway.
How rude. I'm always in your DMs.
Yeah, that's true, but I forgot what we were talking about there. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at up, down, left, right. This episode's been a shit show.
Dear bothering me. You can find me, folks, on Instagram at upc_downsea. You can see it down there in front of Daryl as well. You can see his doodah day. If you're not following the podcast as well, check out up there, Just Another 90s Pod. Like I said, folks, we will be putting on, once the episode goes live, a giveaway for your very own Danny Devito colouring book. That's right. At least I got you a giveaway in such a short episode. So,
remember, what is it? Like the post, follow the page, and tag a friend.
Exactly. And like I said, you folks, if you're not following us already, we're either on Spotify or we're on YouTube. So make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz as well. That'd be awesome to get us through the algorithm. Stick it to the man and let people see this shower of shit show. So, without further ado, I think there's only one thing for us to say, really, at this point is toodle pip, folks. We'll see you soon.
Au revoir.
See you later. Bye-bye. And the words of Danny DeVito, he would say goodbye.